අපිට ඉතාමත් හොඳ ජෛව පද්ධතියක් හිමි වී තිබුණු රාජ්‍යයේ මේ පරිසර පද්ධතිය සහ එහි වෙසෙන ජීවීන් අතර විශාල ගැටුමක් නිර්මාණය කළා.
We are a country blessed with a rich biodiversity, but now we face conflict between our ecosystems and the species that inhabit them. Therefore, we who live today have an inescapable responsibility and duty to restore this ecosystem. We have laws. We have a state mechanism to enforce them. The public is aware and engaged. Yet we have failed to prevent this destruction. At the root of this destruction lies political authority. Look around. Many of our sand extraction sites are owned either by politicians or their close associates. Our rock quarries owned by politicians or those under political protection. Our deforestation driven by politics. The governor knows who is behind illegal mining. Political authority. This political authority has significantly contributed to the environmental tragedy we face today. Some even openly admit it. Some officials have willingly submitted to it, either to get closer to the minister or to protect their positions. Otherwise, why would someone risk everything? This is how our administrative machinery has sometimes been subdued, sometimes compromised. I know what happened to those who resisted. So if we are to breathe life back into our motherland, political authority must become a giver of life, not a destroyer. As the head of political authority, I give you that assurance. You do your part. Next is our administrative machinery. Sometimes public criticism is directed at political leadership, but parts of the old administrative system have failed to break free from outdated habits. That's why we still encounter corrupt officials at the RMV. That's why we find immigration officers who issued passports to underworld figures. That's why we find customs officers who helped smuggle illegal goods. That's why we find environmental officials who issued permits without proper oversight, especially in the mining and excavation sectors. I'm not saying everyone is complicit, but if we are to bring about transformation, we as political authority will give our full support, again and again. And I believe the time has come for the administrative system to break from the past and embrace change. I repeat, change. Be ready to change. If not, rest assured, you will be changed.
මම නැවත අවධාරණය කරන්නේ වෙනස් වෙන සූදානම් නැත්නම් සාහතික වශයෙන් වෙනස් කරනවා.
This year's global theme Beat Plastic Pollution was locally echoed through the campaign Dalulanna Ida Denna. The event took place along Kegol's Independence Avenue, drawing participation from environmentalists, students and local communities. A significant highlight of the ceremony was the formal handover of the documents to the President declaring the Nikkadupala stream, which flows through Galapitamada, Rappitigala, Hapugoda and Minipura Koladeniya as a protected sanctuary. This area is the only known habitat of the endemic Bandulapetia fish species. Additionally, the President received the official Gazette notifications designating Nilgala and 3 other forest areas as protected reserves. Under the Clean Sri Lanka initiative, the President also awarded certificates to the country's top eco-friendly model schools and the best green railway stations. Following the formal proceedings, President Dissanayake engaged warmly with attendees, shaking hands, chatting with children and posing for photos with families.
අන්න හරි පච්චපොල්ල හිටිය පාට වලින් නේද පාට වලින් පච්චපොල්ල හිටියා